There was nothing about the starry sky that night to suggest that strange and mysterious things would soon be happening.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or as it was released outside of America, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I believe it's something to do with the fact that other countries don't like witchcraft and wizardry, so they thought maybe the Philosopher's Stone just sounded a little bit better. And this game essentially is Hogwarts Legacy before Hogwarts Legacy. The game centers around the first book / movie and was released in 2001, initially for Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color. But after 2 years in 2003, was released for Gamecube, PS2, and Xbox with an updated graphics and I believe more to the open world of Hogwarts Castle. I was trying to figure out who the developer is, and after googling it and seeing multiple developers were attached, it seems like Argonaut Games is the primary developer. The game takes maps out of the first Harry Potter game and gives you a detailed Hogwarts in 2003, which is just absolutely crazy. Me and Rocky have played through Hogwarts Legacy, and I had a lot of fun with the game, but we didn't realize how heavily influenced Sorcerer's Stone from 2003 played into how Hogwarts Legacy essentially was made. The training at the beginning of Sorcerer's Stone is very reminiscent of the first trial / mission you undergo in Hogwarts Legacy. Obviously, Hogwarts Legacy is far more detailed and larger in scope, and it took 8 years, but I was extremely impressed at how well Sorcerer's Stone was able to make me feel like I was walking through Hogwarts. Again, the controls are fairly simple to get used to, but targeting system is similar to Hogwarts Legacy, which might explain why it's so messed up, but because it's not as large and you don't face as many enemies, which goes into play as to why the targeting system is bad, it works in Sorcerer's Stone / Philosopher's Stone as compared to Hogwarts Legacy. I'm starting to suspect that Avalanche Software was siphoning money. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just putting it out there. And it took them 8 years to make this game. What they did with Sorcerer's Stone in 2 years is almost the equivalent of what 8 years took. Now, none of the original voice acting is in Sorcerer's Stone, sadly, but the voice acting isn't bad, and the art style has them looking like anime characters with giant eyes, and yeah, it looks like a children's game, okay? It is a children's game.
Told ya. Didn't I, Harry?
In our first impression, I enjoyed Sorcerer's Stone / Philosopher's Stone for what it is at the time, which was an advanced open world action platformer that mixed elements of stealth, spellcasting, discovery, and just fun. The stealth elements feel even like there's a stealth element that you go into the library in Sorcerer's Stone, and essentially it's almost identical to Hogwarts Legacy, which is why I'm bringing that game up so much. I appreciate Hogwarts Legacy for what it is, but I appreciate it even less after playing this game. I honestly, after playing Hogwarts Legacy, thought it was potential game of the year, but after playing this now, I see it as more of a blueprint for Harry Potter video games or Hogwarts Legacy video games than something that took 8 years and is a huge advancement on what came out in 2003. I'm giving Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone a 4 out of 5 and would definitely play again if I had nothing else to play. But it is a decent game, and just seeing how revolutionary it was for the time period is just absolutely insane to me. Now, the game, like I said, is fairly easy, and this is more targeted towards kids. Now, I'm going to pass it off to Rocky so he can give you his thoughts on Harry Potter, Sorcerer's Stone / Philosopher's Stone.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone from 2001 was a unique video game that we've played recently, and the reason I say unique is because it actually is a lot like Hogwarts Legacy, except well before Hogwarts Legacy even was thought of. Really expected this game to be just completely awful, because I know that there are Harry Potter games that have been terrible, like one that I played when I was really young where you just push around boxes pretty much, and it didn't really feel very magical. However, in this one, you do get a more fleshed out gaming experience that really makes you feel like you're at least somewhat in the world of the wizarding world. Basically, you play as Harry Potter as he goes through his mission to Hogwarts, and he can go ahead and cast spells in order to fight people, lock on, do various different things, including finding more spells, and just exploring Hogwarts, which they did do a full model of Hogwarts in this game. It's just a lesser quality graphics, simply because, of course, they it's fucking 2001. They don't have the computing power that they do now. And it really makes Hogwarts Legacy look like a fucking chump, because you really, they have the moving staircases, they have different ways so you can engage in combat. The one main thing that feels different about the new Hogwarts Legacy is that they just fleshed out the experience a bit more. They made it so that Hogwarts had a little bit more details and a couple more secrets. They added more NPCs that are just gabbing around and doing random shit. They of course fleshed out various different missions and fleshed out the map in general, but it definitely seems like they pulled the main basics from this game to the point where it almost feels like a reskin to a bit, with also the chain of attacks being added where you can chain different attacks together, and maybe there's a couple of more spells. The game handled pretty decently. The spells were easy to equip, and it made it pretty simple to progress throughout the story, and I just kind of enjoyed it for what it was. It wasn't anything like mind-blowing, especially because I've seen Hogwarts Legacy, but it was fun overall and was enough to keep me entertained for the period that we played it. Overall, I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 4 stars. Alright, back to you, Jason.
Alright, thank you, Rocky. And now we want to know your thoughts on Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone / Philosopher's Stone in the comments down below. Do you see a lot of the comparisons? Did you play this game as a kid, or have you played it recently? And have you played Hogwarts Legacy? Can you see a lot of the comparisons that we're making? If you don't, let us know in the comments down below. Also down below, you'll find a description with me and Rocky's other socials, as well as a link to our main channel, Smokin Sessions, where we do movie reviews, first impressions, and so much more. If you enjoy gaming sessions, I'd be shocked if you didn't enjoy Smokin Sessions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, as well as subscribe if you're not already, so you don't miss out on videos like this from us in the future. Thank you so much for watching and or listening to this video. We greatly appreciate the love and support, and we will see you all in the next gaming session.
To enter the common room. This year, it's Caput Draconis.
I stay out of my head to the depths of the universe. It's a spell or a chance just to open up a newer curse.
Nestled in the bundle was a baby, Harry Potter, the boy who lived.